Okay, wow, this is crazy. This has never happened before. I just went inside and uploaded the video I made a minute ago, and now got the advance warning that missile detection in my area, central, southern Israel, around Jerusalem. And we're around Jerusalem. This is Jerusalem, right there. I'm supposed to be heading out in a few minutes. So all the kids who we're gonna go distribute toys to in the Jerusalem area are about also to be headed to the bomb shelter. I say this in a very weird, practical way. I'm glad it's happening now before I go out, because the assumption is then that there won't be an attack while I'm on the road. That's a little bit unnerving and not much you can do about. But we are now, unfortunately, it's really, really cloudy and overcast today. We'll stay out for as long as possible, and I suspect that this recording will also be interrupted by an air raid siren. Even though you're expecting it, which we don't always, it's still jarring. It's still loud and piercing and startling and scary. And for those who've been following any of the briefings, I do find it annoying to have to run to the bomb shelter all the time, but I've become a convert in the sense that I understand the urgency of it. We've taken to keeping important papers and valuables in the bomb shelter. We've heard stories over and over and over about people whose lives have been saved, direct hits on their building, but they were in the bomb shelter. People in Jerusalem, including my daughters, including people who are at work in older buildings right now, will be scattering to public bomb shelters. We're lucky that in the last 30 years, since the 90s perhaps, Israel has required that all private homes have their own personal shelter. Let's see, can I identify for you? I can. If you look here at this building, that whole line of windows there are bomb shelters. First of all, except for the top one, you can see that the windows are all shuttered with steel shutters, and there's a device for air filtration on the side. But these are all part and parcel of our homes here in Israel, and the bomb shelters are. And each building like this has all buildings have bomb shelters that are built in. That's standard construction, so we don't have to go to public bomb shelters. We're able to just go to the, if you will, the comfort of our own bomb shelter. At the moment, I'm home alone, so I will probably in a few minutes have to go downstairs. But I really believe that these are life-saving, not just the annoyance that they are. If you're only watching this video, again, Jerusalem, I'm looking from my 7th floor balcony to Jerusalem in the north. You can see the skyline, even though it's very hazy. You see in the middle of the screen there a green patch. Just above that is the Temple Mount. And interestingly enough, if you see the two high-rise buildings to the right of that, those are also new apartment buildings, probably 20, 30. You can hear planes. Can't see them, they're flying too high. Those buildings are 20, 30 stories high, also all with their own bomb shelters, but at a critical intersection in Jerusalem. When the British controlled Israel, there's a pillbox there because that's the main road south and outside of Jerusalem toward Bethlehem. Trying to follow where we might have, what's the noise of the planes coming from. I don't expect to see them anywhere. They're right overhead, or a plane is right overhead. It's not productive to go looking up in the sky at the moment. And between these two buildings in the distance, about 45 kilometers over the mountains, which you can't see, is the capital of Jordan. A lot of people have taken to leave Israel through Jordan, going through southern Jordan, through Aqaba and then flying from Aqaba. There have been warnings from Israeli security that we should avoid doing that. Harassment of Jews, but also Jordan is relatively penetrable by terrorists. Jordan has a lot of terrorists in it, and so we worry about that and the reality that it could be as a result. All the while that I'm talking here, there's a steady rumble of military planes. It's impossible to see, but they're right overhead. Other than that, it's really quiet. And now, whereas a minute ago there were a few people in the park, none. Not a single person in the park over there. I have neighbors outside in this building looking to see if they'll see. Here we go. Modi'in, Central Israel. Missiles are coming in now to Central Israel. I have friends in Modi'in. We may see the missiles coming in from the atmosphere. And again, as I've been mentioning, quite a few notifications. As I've been mentioning, they use cluster bombs. The warheads are not just straight half-ton warheads. They're filled with cluster bombs, miniature ones that break off in the atmosphere and are much harder to intercept because it's much closer to us. All across central Israel now. We will probably hear booms, if not see the trail of smoke, and if not, southern Israel too. Ashkelon, which is right along the border with Gaza. A lot of places in central Israel, southern Israel, are now having air raid sirens. I'm waiting for it to happen, and even though I'm waiting for it to happen here, it's still like the anxiety of waiting and then the piercing noise if it does happen is still very, very jarring. We'll give it another minute and see what happens. I learned previously in this war, don't shut off the camera too soon, because when you do, that's when something actually happens. It's hard. Sometimes it's hard here. Where else? Jerusalem, northern Jerusalem. That's awful close to here. Tarot, which is a Arab village. Yehud, Central Israel. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We see there's one, at least one. I hope I'm getting it for you well enough. There it is, sorry. There's another one that's going a completely different direction. It's running north-south, high up. I don't know how or why that's unusual. Have not heard any booms yet. My wife just posted a message in the family WhatsApp asking who has sirens, where they are. Boom. Wow, that was loud. Not over here. There's a rumbling of booms. It sounded like it was from the south. That's why I switched around. Right overhead here, one came in. I hear jets. Rumbling of jets and booms. Boom, boom, rumbling of booms. Here, oh no, that's not another siren. It looks like airplanes. Noises travel interestingly here. You feel like you know where the noises are coming from. Like something right over us. Planes. It seems like, and it's so close and it's so loud. I hear it. Do you? I don't know if you can hear it if you listen carefully. But the noises are deceiving. You think you know where they're coming from, but it's so high up. And then you hear a huge boom. And this, from this vantage point, you can see boom. You can see from the north to the south. All right, well, I'm grateful. It looks like I don't have to go to the bomb shelter right now this time. Though I think I'll be back here. This is far from over. I think I'll be back. Please stand with us, support us, join us in prayer, and now especially with this very important initiative to help children